Howdy, time to play some Tekken 7. Trying to show my skills in the game. Different things you can do to become better at the game. I've been playing Tekken since the PlayStation 1. I believe 1994. I think I got it in 1995 though, because it was only available in the US a year later. Let me go ahead and put the volume down. And this Tekken is, in my opinion, the best Tekken ever created. Not because it's the newest, just they balanced everything properly. They have the better characters. They brought back Tekken Bowl, because I love bowling. And I always make sure that the game difficulty is in ultra hard, because that's the only way to play, as you can see. And in order to train. Cool thing about this one is the customization options are amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with treasure battle. A lot of these characters are imitating people from real life, which is super cool. Lei was my favorite because I'm a big Jackie Chan fan. Martial law also because it's Bruce Lee basically. And let's see what outfits I have. I managed to create some pretty cool outfits for these guys. Let's play with Lucky Chloe, which I have a Thelma from Scooby-Doo outfit for her. Just started kind of mastering her, because I noticed nobody knows her moves and nobody knows how to play with her, most people don't. So I've decided to go in there and play with her. I'm not sure if volume's too loud for my voice, but if anything I'll put it down. Basically just a test run. See how the volume sounds. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, this is a crazy contorted tarantula lady. Alright, let's do it. Double. Oh shit. I almost beat her perfect, but fuck it. It's not a big deal. See, whenever that move happens, you have to wait till the person, just a small delay to see where they're gonna move, and then react afterwards. So basically, go low, go high, and switch up, alternate what you're doing to confuse the person you're fighting. Obviously, this is a computer on ultra hard, so it seems to have a pattern sometimes. Not that it. Then get close, do my special. Breakdance. Oops. That was close. Yeah, I'm new to her. I started playing her recently, so I'm not exactly an expert with her. But I use the same tactics that I've always used in Tekken for any character I start playing. I have some friends that they're new to Tekken and they're trying to learn, so I decided to put this video out, some tips. Let me go ahead and go back to treasure battle. I like to unlock stuff like items. Another cool thing that I unlocked was I made Heihachi look like Hulk Hogan. And even Master Roshi, which is super cool. So yeah, that's another thing I would recommend. If you play Tekken 7, something really cool about it is the customization. And one of the best things is you can make it look like your favorite characters. So it makes it more fun. It's almost like you're playing with your favorite characters, but in Tekken, you know? Bad thing is you can't switch up the moves or combine the moves. That would have been cool, but eh, no big deal. So it looks like I'm playing with Hulk Hogan. I call it Hulk Hachi. I'm not an expert with Heihachi either, because I never really played him, not even in the other games, but I understand his moves. Played him enough to understand his moves. But yeah, there's a delay, so when I hit, I'll hit low, I'll hit high, and then I'll try to mix up spin moves. It'll confuse the person. But it doesn't always work. But now I'm gonna go a little bit on the aggressive. And basically, yeah, so you keep kind of like rushing a little bit, but you always stop right here to confuse the person. So it's like a stop rush to give yourself a chance to block or to open up for a combination. A lot of people don't play like that. I notice in professional tournaments, they seem to all have the same pattern. I think it's like, because I think it's like the pro way to play. But if you do more, if you mix up more beginner tactics, you'll have great success, because the person it won't predict what you're trying to do. Let me go ahead and showcase some other outfits that I have here for some of my other characters. I wish you could just go back to the character select screen, but it's not like the other games, they don't let you do that. I guess that's one of the drawbacks of Tekken 7 that I don't like, but it's not a big deal. I even have some DC characters like the Green Arrow. I have Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. I have Dante. Well, technically, they're not the same characters. I just kind of outfitted him to look like them, but it's pretty cool that you can. And let's see. This one is the Green Arrow. I even gave him an accessory, like an actual arrow to shoot, which is awesome. And yeah, some of the moves with some of the characters, depending if the character is a little bit slower, but he hits hard. See, as you can see, I remixed the music too from all the games, so that's why you hear music from the other games. But she's definitely tough and ultra hard, especially against slow characters like Jin. The good thing is he hits hard as hell. And then yeah, you're cornered a little bit. Don't hesitate to use your special at the right time. Pros don't like to use the special, unfortunately. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit aggressive again. See, she took her head off. Tricky. And then you go a little bit aggressive again. He almost got me with the special, but no cigar. I forgot to shoot the arrow, but technically they let you shoot accessories, which is cool. You can actually use them. I think by pressing triangle and X with up or back, I think, at the same time. So yeah, that's pretty cool about the game. There's also a Tekken Bowl mode here, which is probably the last thing I'm going to show. Those are pretty much the tips to gameplay though. It's like a go low when you notice a person's playing high usually. Stop and go, which is run and stop to confuse the person. There's a lot of different, it's pretty cool like how you can mix it up, you know. I'm gonna pick a character that's not too strong because I don't want him. About Leo. How about Lee? Yeah. Li Shao La. So yeah, basically you do a stop and go, duck low, get up, try to grab. Though grab doesn't work, spin move, back up a little bit. If you see him trying to get up, you run, and always do high kicks. Don't do too many of the slides, because people seem to usually move to the side or jump, and if they do that, they'll catch you off guard and open up a combo chain on you. Ah shit, screwed that one up. Yeah, gutter ball. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to show, not exactly an expert in the Tekken ball, but it's pretty fun to have it available when you don't feel like fighting in a fighting game, which is funny. But sometimes I just don't feel like it. I feel like doing some other stuff with the characters. Their animations are actually pretty funny too, to look at when they don't make it. This guy bowls too soft. Yeah, just wanted to show some Tekken Bowl real quick. Trying to convince my friends who have the game to get Tekken Bowl, because it was like $14.99. I waited till it was $7.99 to buy it. Which is, I would recommend just waiting for a discount, because it's, I mean, it's great that it's in the game, but it's not a big deal not to have it. Ah, great. Yeah, I suck at Tekken Bowl. At least today I do. And there we go. Almost hit the top. When you hit the top, he bowls harder than usual. And you usually get a strike. Yeah, so I'm doing a strikers thing. So basically it's like a bowl off of some kind. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I didn't move it enough to the side, but yeah. See, animation is ridiculous. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this mode. No, not Tekken Ball. Yeah, menu screen. But yeah, the only way to train in Tekken, to make sure you get good, is to use ultra hard mode always. After a while, that won't even be a contest. But it's just good to mix it up and practice on there. I'm gonna try to do one more game with one of my favorite characters this time. And it's gonna be martial law. My favorite Bruce Lee outfit. Chain combos are good sometimes. Juggle combos are good sometimes. But sometimes if you use it too often and the person somehow gets out of it, they'll catch you completely off guard with power moves. That's the bad thing. Sometimes I don't focus on combos. I would definitely recommend not laying on the ground too long either, because most characters do have some kind of sweep. So I know a lot of people try to use that tricky move, but after a while it's so easy to pick up, you know? See, if you get countered, back up always. Don't keep trying to strike. As you can see in ultra hard, you get countered and stuff, which is why I like it. You get used to avoiding people's dumb tactics. Yeah, I know she was going low. She went back up to block. By that time, I had already started punching. But that's the trick to Tekken. It's almost like a flow to it. Don't focus too much on strategy.